Welcome to Goodnight meditation. Today we will be doing the meditation on Detached Observer. So, like always, we choose a comfortable posture for the body that is alert yet relaxed. And as we choose this posture for the body, the right posture, it helps in concentration and keeping the focus. We also choose the right posture for the mind, and with this posture for the mind, we connect with that observer, the observer who is a point of light. This observer is the living, conscient being, like a living light. The observer is able to see the big picture, the big picture in which he sees the story, the play, the whole physical world as a play. This observer is able to be detached from the play when he is in the perspective of the observer, this point of light. He is able to see the independence, no dependency, the separation of this point of light from the world of play. In the play, there is scenes of many different kinds. There are some scenes of laughter, some scenes of sorrow, some scenes of distress and anxiety, some scenes of calm and peace. But this detached observer, this point of light, is free from the effect of all these scenes. He is able to accept all the scenes, whatever they are, as it is. And that freedom is what gives this detached observer, who looks like a point of light, a sense of deep peace that is ingrained with acceptance. There is no need for him to be pulled into the world of play or be pulled out of the world of play. There is no need or want of any kind. He just simply observes the play as it is. With this freedom comes lightness. And when he feels light, free from burden and heaviness, he is able to respond to the situations and the scenes in the world of play with a sense of stability, not reacting because of getting upset or disturbed. He's very peaceful and calm when he is in this stage of the detached observer. And the detached observer is able to be detached when he's connected with the true world, the real world, the world that is completely separate from the world of play. In the world of play, there are worries and doubts and questions why, what. But in the real world, this world of light, the home of souls, the home of this tiny point of light, who's the observer, he's able to see with clarity that he's eternally secure and safe, beyond harm, beyond the effects of the story, the play. He's able to experience his own immortality. And that gives such a deep sense of peace. There are no vibrations of noise and sound, disturbance, nothing. Absolutely free to be in the true home, in the company of the true Father, the Supreme Being of Light. He feels the love from the Supreme Father, lost in the love of the Supreme, makes him free from worries of what's happening in the world of play, which is temporary. The real world is the one that is permanent in nature. This real world exists forever. This world is a world of silence, complete stillness. There is no movement in this world. This detached observer is free to experience his own original form. Peace is his original state of being. And with this acceptance of the world of play as it is, makes him peaceful. Such a big gift to be an observer, not mixing the world of play with the real world. The observer is very interested in his real world, in the world of his true family, where the whole family looks like stars. That family is so noble and royal. That family has a sweet bond. There is nothing else that this point of light, whose the observer needs when he's connected to his true home. Just observing the play, not mixing with the role of the self, not questioning the logic of the play, not questioning the role that others are playing. All interactions are just happening the way they are supposed to. This acceptance brings a deep sense of security because he's seeing how his reality is completely different from what is happening in the play. In the play, somebody may be pushing or pulling. There may be attraction or distraction. There may be like or dislike. But in the real world, all are equal. There is this sense of equality and freedom, respect for each other, the points of light. There is complete understanding between this tiny point of light and the Supreme. It is his company that helps him enjoy the detachment from the play. The Supreme is the one who's the highest, the wisest of all. He feels lucky to be in the company of the Supreme. This company of the Supreme colors the perspective of this point of light. It becomes easy for him to be the detached observer. There is no feeling of being detached because he feels full in the company of the Supreme. There is nothing to give up for him. He sees in clarity that there is nothing that he owns in the world of the play. And because he owns nothing, he can lose nothing. He has everything in his real world, and that too, forever. Nothing diminishes in the real world. There is abundance of peace and happiness, abundance of love of the Supreme that is perennial in nature. He feels very lucky to be connected to the real home, to the real family of stars. So, for the rest of the evening, we aim to be connected with our own reality. Be connected to the truth. And the play is just meant for observing, nothing more. He's able to enjoy the play when he's in the state of a detached observer. When we keep this awareness and this attitude for the rest of the evening. Shanti. Thank you. And see you again soon.